Sochi's Winter Olympic Park has hosted the Russian Grand Prix since 2014, but last weekend the Formula 1 bods announced that the venue will be moved to a track near St. Petersburg. Now, Sochi is a track that people don't particularly like. A track dumped in the middle of the Winter Olympic Park that didn't really offer much in the way of a track to race on, but still, I quite enjoyed it in the Formula 1 games. Lots of medium speed corners to lob a car into, but this new track, as new tracks often do, has got people talking. And it's usually the same sort of question. Will it be any good? Okay then, so Igora Drive. I've got to drive Igora Drive near St. Petersburg in Russia. When the satellite image was taken, it looks like they were still building the place. Taken on the 8th of the 27th, 2019. So, yeah, it's still in the midst of building. I think this is just going to be a bit of Vladimir Putin flexing again, isn't it? Which way around are they even going? I'm assuming it's going to be anti-clockwise because of this pit lane entry here. You wouldn't have that on the exit. So we are going this way around. So long straight, into turn 1. Standard issue turn 1, nice and tight braking zone. Pit lane exit's just going into the next postcode for some reason, but that's probably to avoid the sort of thing that they had at Yongnam in South Korea, where the pit lane basically came out here. So this, it looks stupid, but there's probably method in the madness. But then it just drops you out and spits you out here, maybe. But that's, that could be changed. I think they're actually extending it and making it a tighter hairpin or something like that for the actual race in a couple of years' time. And then turns 2, 3, 4. That's not a corner. 5, 6 and 7. This is just standard issue modern racetrack. I mean, this bit will be pretty fun, I think, because that'll test the car's handling of direction change, front end grip, stability in dirty air, that kind of thing. This corner's probably just been lifted straight out of Sochi. And then you got this bit, the gravel traps. That's gonna keep the purists happy. Down to this little section again, it's dirty air central, a bit like this bit, and then the fast bit, and then this corner will be pretty cool because you've got to try and set yourself up for these two corners. So if you're coming on the outside, you probably do that maybe to open up whatever corner this is, but they're changing this bit as well, I think, or they're going to be tightening this bit into a tighter chicane to try and get everybody bunched up or something like that, and then back down that. So looking at it as is, I'm seeing elements of Kyalami, seeing elements of Istanbul, I'm seeing elements of a little bit of Imola in there, I guess, but turns 1 and 2 quite reminiscent of I think it's Aragon that I drove in the F1, or can the F1 Handle series. But compared to the alternative, which is Sochi, I think this will probably be better because it's got more variety of corners. Sochi's a lot of medium speed corners, whereas this you've got longer corners, you've got a couple of tighter corners here as well. It just seems a bit more... This looks a bit more appealing from an aerial shot. I mean, obviously it's not finished in this. Can I get a good view of the terrain here? I guess, yeah, the track drops away down here, so it's got elevation changes, and people like elevation changes, particularly over the back here. Hello, phone. No, I'm not going to answer that. But where is it in relation to St. Petersburg? Let's pop that back round there to north. Zoom the hell out. There's St. Petersburg. Nearly called it Leningrad. No, I don't want to do that. I want to put that back on. So there's the track. St. Petersburg's there. Grab my ruler. So from downtown, the centre of St. Petersburg to I've got to drive is 42.1 miles. Or 67 kilometres. So it's close to one of Europe's most historic cities, which has got more pull. it's near Helsinki, so, you know, Bottas's fan can get there. Obviously, Kimi probably won't be racing at that point, but still, look how far north it is, because London's here, St. Petersburg's here, Silverstone's about here, so it will also become the northernmost Grand Prix on the calendar. But looking at it just from a first impressions type of a thing, that's a track that potentially, with the cars they're going to have at that particular point as well, because they'll be in the 2022 onwards regulations by then, unless of course they decide to pull the trigger on some new regulation changes in that time. This is probably going to turn out better than Sochi in terms of racing, and while I can't get excited for it now, I mean, we've got a few years to wait. I think we've got 2 more years of Sochi, and then we're going to this place. It should be okay. Like I said, I can't get excited for it because I haven't seen anybody driving around it yet. I'm sure someone will have that in Assetto Corsa or R-Factor 2 soon. And that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not a lot you can do just looking at a strip of tarmac on a satellite photo, is there? I guess all I can do at this point is just hand things over to you in the comments. What do you think of it? Do you like the look of it, or do you think it's going to be another absolute borefest of a Russian Grand Prix when it finally comes onto the calendar? Leave all your thoughts in the comment section underneath this video and get a discussion going. I know that's what Pressing Issues is usually for, but I thought I'd try something different on this occasion. So if you have enjoyed this video or just learned more about what the track looks like, give the video a thumb up, and if you want more like this, click subscribe to the bell so you get all the latest. And as always, a big thanks to the patrons of Patreon for their continued support. If you want to join them or join in Discord stuff, all the links are down there somewhere. So all that's left now is, because this is a reaction video, I've got to get my reaction face on. So until next time, I've been AdmiralLaWind. Have a great day wherever you are, and I'll see you all again soon for another video. So until then, goodbye.